With a promotion upset with AEW and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. After the news of an Ice Fear's Hangman sign being confiscated at an AEW show, this week a sign that read "Gay Men for Hangman" was taken. The user who made the sign wrote this on X, hoping and praying they don't take my sign. They did indeed take it. A user replied, "Another one. What happened, Tony Khan?" The creator said, "It was not Tony's fault. It was Bayou Music Center." Another user said, "What the hell? F the security people." The creator replied, "Yeah, F them for real. There were security ladies that liked my sign, but their boss was the one that didn't like it." Another user said, "Why does event security take 50% of gay signs but always let some gooner straight in?" The creator replied, "No idea." On X, the Death of AEW account posted a video of AEW star Britt Baker promoting an online lottery gambling platform. A user replied, "Stephen A. Smith is the highest paid person at ESPN and he got an AI-powered solitaire ad floating around, but F Britt Baker, certified dentist and former AEW champion, for making a couple bucks on the way home, LMAO." Baker then responded, "A lot of bucks too." Revealing that she relocated from Texas to California and filed for divorce, former WWE star Eva Marie told Unwrapped, "You would think that like I would be if you look at my personal life, it's like quite chaotic, but yet I'm the most peaceful I've ever been. Even before I filed for divorce, I didn't tell a soul. The only person that I talked to, and this was after I sat with it for quite some time, were my parents. Because my parents are like the only ones that I truly care what they think, and I worry about their opinion. People think they have the best intentions for you and think that they know, but what it really does is start clouding your own thoughts and then making you second guess certain things. If you didn't really want to get a divorce, then now you expect your friend or mentor or someone to accept that person back in without having any type of feeling, you know?" As Ridge Holland has made it clear that his WWE contract would not be renewed later in the month, he has been critical of the company as he will not be paid for the time he needs to recover from an injury he suffered. Now, Ringside News has added, "Things have officially gone from bad to worse for Ridge Holland, real name Luke Menzies. As new details reveal, WWE has terminated his contract early, leaving the injured star in an even more precarious position." According to Fightful Select, WWE sources confirmed that Menzies' deal was cut short after the company allegedly deemed his recent public statements a breach of contract. Holland had posted emotionally raw messages detailing how he's been unpaid while recovering from a serious injury suffered on the job. Now, WWE has reportedly decided to part ways before the original expiration date of mid-November. The early termination not only ends any hopes of financial support from WWE through the rest of his recovery, it also marks a rare shift in company practice. Historically, WWE has not released talent still in long-term medical recovery, but this is reportedly not the first time in the past year that such a decision has been made. Holland, who sustained a neck injury on September 27th, is expected to be out of action until well into 2026. Now, with 7 months of healing still ahead, he's been released, and it strongly suggests that WWE has no plans to pay him for the remainder of his original deal. While WWE is still required to continue covering his rehab expenses, Holland had already revealed the financial strain he's under, saying in a previous post, "I never thought I'd not be able to pay my mortgage. I feel like I've just been hung out to dry after getting injured working for another company on behalf of WWE." He also noted he wasn't paid anything extra for his TNA appearance, which is where the injury occurred. with a judge dismissing the lawsuit filed against him over the NFT project CryptoZoo. Logan Paul broke this down on his YouTube channel. Some good news. The CryptoZoo class action lawsuit against me got officially dismissed, which is a pretty big deal. This week, the district judge approved it. So yeah, this is pretty significant for me just because I've been on this pursuit to try to clear my name and unwind years of this fake scammer reputational damage narrative that got spun up. And so this is like a good first step in that, and I have to say, like, I was pretty excited when I first found out. So yeah, that was kind of a big moment for me because to be validated by the federal court, the United States judicial system, in what I've been saying for the past 3 to 4 years, I didn't scam anyone, I'm innocent, and that this Logan Paul is a scammer narrative is absolute BS, is just a really good feeling. And that's the thing about court, like, you can't hide in court. The truth prevails in court. It prevailed here. I'm stoked about it, and the ruling was pretty damning. These are actually some of my favorite quotes from it. Quotes from who? From the judge. The mental gymnastics required to come to this conclusion are truly dizzying. Defendant Paul's statements that CryptoZoo is so fun and a really fun game that makes you money are irrefutably puffery, which is legal speak for hype. It's hype, it's not deception, it's not fraud. And they go even further and say an exaggerated, blustering, and boasting statement upon which no reasonable buyer would be justified in relying. And then only Abans, Greenbaum, which were the bad actors who sabotaged the game, and potentially other defendants sold large amounts of the digital products for an immediate and large profit. So when I've said that I never sold the token, I never made $1 from this project. I meant it. I wanted to make the best game ever. It failed. But there's a huge difference between failure and fraud. Business ventures fail all the time, but to imply it's a scam, to imply deception, is just so objectively false. And I'm so happy that the court now says it. It's on the record. And also, I want to say, like, for anyone who bought the eggs to play the CryptoZoo game, don't forget I offered to buy all of them back. I committed 1,000 Ethereum, which was like $2.3 million at the time. So the people who did not participate, who thought they had a better chance at suing me in the class action, now lost because you believed a headline and you bought into this fake narrative that I'm a scammer. 140 plus people that were trying to sue me in the class action lost. And then obviously the big one. The court recommends defendant Paul's motion to dismiss be granted as to all counts and all 27 of plaintiff's claims be dismissed. And I guess I'm just like grateful. I'm really grateful that the truth came out. I should also mention that the court did give the plaintiffs an ability to refile. So they basically have to start over and then refile their pleadings. And I think they have an uphill battle because, like I said, the truth always wins. And I believe it'll win here. This is why I brought it to court, because it was the only way to get the truth out there, not some manipulated, twisted version of the truth by a couple of content creators looking for clicks and trying to win over the court of public opinion. I'm going to try to win in court, and that's what I intend to do. It is just the beginning, I promise you that, and I am excited to continue down this path to prove my innocence. This is fantastic momentum. We got a trial in April for the defamation case, and I'm really looking forward to it. After AEW announced a new national championship, NWA promoter Brian Idol took a shot at AEW president Tony Khan, telling Ringside News, "This is the lamest thing in the history of wrestling. AEW and Tony Khan are trying to use the NWA national championship as one of their belts and pretending as if we don't currently have the originator and original champion, Austin Idol, and the current national champion, Mike Mondo, on the active NWA roster. The use of the word Shockwave in programming as a name of a program was originally owned rights by NWA. That's why it never came out for AEW when they announced that it would be, because they got hit with a lawsuit. This is retaliation for AEW already currently losing a lawsuit to NWA over the use of intellectual property. So now they are trying to stir the pot by having Tony Khan's Richie Rich announce this tonight. Khan, it's bad enough you were clearly a money mark who bought his way into the business, but even worse that you would blatantly try to steal the legacy of another existing company because you perceive it to be something you can buy your way out of in court. Pathetic. Tony, this is beneath you. Stick to what made you famous. Small, weird, hands-in-the-pocket wrestlers and other local VFW guys that you put in main events. Stop being petty, bro. Austin Idol is the first ever national champion and basically the creator of it all, and he is still active in the NWA. The NWA national champion Mike Mondo also responded, writing this on X. Let me be clear. There is only one NWA and there is only one prestigious national championship that holds legit lineage and has for decades. So to Tony Khan or anyone else confused, here's the legit title with the company it belongs to and the legit national champion. My name is Mike Mondo. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.